Ooh, it looks like we're working. For those who just clicked on this video as a VOD, well, once I finish recording, I will put a timestamp where you can jump to the start of the video. And hello. It has been a long while since I've been here on my YouTube channel. Way too long. Basically, I had to stop everything I was doing well over a year ago looking at these stats. Mainly because just life got a little too full on. I was my partner moved away from the town I was living in, and between trying to make time to see her other interests and hobbies and just life in general, it took me away from doing all this. If you remember back, I stopped doing the live streams before I stopped doing videos. That was because Thursday mornings was not very practical from a work perspective. As the manager at the time, I had to supervise staff and couldn't afford to come in late on a Thursday. So the live streams disappeared at that point, and then I tried to keep the videos going. We moved from Tavern Brawl to achievement hunting, which was interesting, and I'd like to get back to that as well. But again, Hearthstone, or Blizzard as a whole and Hearthstone as a team decided to change all the achievements, and they all kind of dropped off, and I kind of lost a bit of interest as well. Just again, time and other games and stuff like that. But in the last couple of months, I've found myself out of work. I moved to relocate to be closer to my partner, and I've been slowly kind of just getting back into the hobby as much as I can until I've got to start finding work. I've been streaming on Twitch every single day since I've been out of work. This will be day 62 when I stream this afternoon on Twitch. If you're interested in any of that, there's a link in the description to my link tree where you can find me in all my different places. Just a little bit of a self promo. And I figured it would take a few moments at the start of this stream just to quickly discuss where I'm at, and then we'll just get straight into the Tavern Brawl, and it will be a very short stream. It's more, this video is here to allow people to get a quick vibe for the Tavern Brawl. If you are sitting through this, I will have timestamps in the description after the VOD that will basically say intro, gameplay, and summary at the end, as we used to do. So, okay, let's start looking at the Tavern Brawl. I will grab this from Hearthstone. So, Brawl Block, let's get it the right way around. Tinyfin Mode is this week's Tavern Brawl. Construct a deck using only basic, common, and rare cards. The Brawl allows you to build a wild constructed deck. The gimmick is you cannot use epic, legendary cards or cards in your deck. Oh, my brain is not computing that well this morning, but we'll get there. This looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6th time we've had this Tavern Brawl. It's a pretty simple one. We'll get our games in and move on. We'll have a bit of a jump around. Let's have a look into the Hearthstone wiki. They're showing very much the same thing. This one seems to be a little outdated because it's missing a couple brawls. Maybe we can just... Yes. I came here this morning. This is a site I use quite regularly to kind of get a feel for where the Tavern Brawls are at and all that. And I have noticed that they have not updated in a while, so it's probably something we're not going to use that much anymore, unfortunately. We'll use it for overarching stuff, depending on the Tavern Brawl. It's a bit sad to see. I do quite enjoy this website. Pardon me. Okay, but anyway, we know the rules. Normally Hearthstone gives us somewhere to start with unless it's a pre-constructed deck. So we're going to pick one of these to start off with. They're saying there's a Paladin deck, a Rogue deck, a Mage deck. We'll probably try all three, to be honest. I will grab a copy of the deck code so that everyone can have a crack. We'll try the Paladin first. More actually interested in the Weapon Rogue, actually. No, let's do Weapon Rogue first. Oh, no, that's not where I want to be. I think I want to come in here. Back on out. Back on out. Tavern Brawl. Where did it? Now we copy. Paste. So this should be using a lot of just weapon synergies, which have been quite common over the life of Hearthstones. Almost 11 years now. Okay, we're going to go done. I'm going to copy that. That should allow me to post it into chat, so anyone who's wanting a copy of the code. Nope, I'm going to have to put it in a notepad. Copy. There we are. So there it is in chat if anyone's wanting a copy of it, and anyone watching the VOD should be able to jump across to the chat to get a copy of the code as well. Let's check it out. So this should mark April as the month I get this YouTube channel back up and running. Plan will be to get the Tavern Brawls going first, and then we'll start making some extra content, maybe go back to achievement hunting, maybe a few more live streams. I want to kind of start learning Battlegrounds again. And that's something I might be able to do over this channel here.
You saw nothing.
Should open my deck tracker. I want to keep both those. Never mind.
Job's done.
But yeah, it's cool to be back. It's gonna take me a little while to get the handle on everything again. Double draw? That sounds insane.
Put this apple on your head.
Stay back.
Oh, we got the new board. I think we can't kill it. I'm going to skip that. It's probably not right.
It's clobbering time.
I'll get right on it. X marks the spot.
Stay back.
And we should be able to go face for the most part. We can silence that. We've got plenty of moves. Weapon attack.
Special delivery!
Maybe we're a little screwed here. And that, unfortunately, is not enough. We lose there. We'll try again. Joys of a card game. We'll try one more with this, and I'll swap to another class and keep the train moving. Try to find something that works. We can recommend people to play.
Valera versus Jaina!
You asked for it. Watch your back. You win this.
Okay then. Yep, okay, that just happened, I guess. How are people finding the new expansion? Out of curiosity. I'm enjoying having new decks to play, but I'm struggling to find something I'll really connect with.
Valera versus Jaina!
You asked for it. I never turn down a good brawl.
That one's probably a little slow. We drop this, drop our own weapon, maybe.
Feed the fish,
Not even be able to draw. Shiny finder. Ooh, this is that Protoss Mage someone mentioned. What are they running in that? Ooh, this one will be interesting to play against.
Look out from above.
Everything needs doing.
Look out from above.
X marks the spot!
We need options.
Look out from above.
Job's done.
Not the best. I got some pretty good freeze tactics in this deck. That's about have me a little nervous. Ooh, they're imbuing as well. Interesting.
No shinies.
Oh, that's not great.
Send 'em overboard!
Follow the flutter wings.
Okay. So we just silence it. Combo ourselves, say well played.
Look
Go
out
face.
above.
Nice. Okay, next deck. Edit. Delete. We do have the Protoss Mage. We also have a Paladin. Paladin's looking interesting. Let's go with the Protoss Mage. We'll give that one a shot. Same deal, open up the notepad. We'll copy it. Grab the code. These will be based in chapters, making life easier for people to find them. That's what I was putting in the description at the end of the stream. Let's go. Protoss Mage. Anyone's got any suggestions, feel free to post them in the chat.
AFK versus Artus.
We'll load her on.
Give me a few more minutes.
Okay. Bounce will be good, but not now. The freeze is a good delay, but we'll throw that back too. Maybe just keep this as an option. A little better, I guess. Not by much.
I cannot wait to read these. I found a sea urchin.
Just keep the draw train going at this point, don't we? I'm using one up against the Paladin now, the deck we're going to check out next.
Texts! I cannot read them.
I need to get them on board, but
What happened to no one left behind?
For Artanis.
we're getting there. Mind you, these divine shields are not great.
Annihilation synchronizing.
I cannot wait to read these.
How rude. That's a problem. Damn.
You won
Okay.
this time.
Paladin's definitely looking like the best. I'll play a couple more games of this. That Paladin hits hard.
Dawn Grasp versus the Thunder King!
I am energy made manifest.
Ready to get scorched?
Like I'm about to sneeze.
That didn't go as
Reality.
Ooh. Oh, I should end my turn, shouldn't I? I was thinking about the ways I could play my hand.
Unravel.
Gain some armor. That's loaded up now. Or one of these two.
What happened to no one left behind?
No comfortable target there. So I target my own, which
I found a sea urchin.
Probably spell gen just to kind of buff up our move. That's 2 Protoss cards adding to the Colossal.
That's the way.
For Arcanus.
Feels good. So, looking at their deck, they're running elemental synergies. A little bit of beast in there too. I'm trying to work out what their end game is. Probably bounce that if we really want to try to save it. Let's do this.
Mysterious sword. What is your wisdom? For Arcanus.
Okay, so we can copy a minion. Something like that.
Ready to fight for a better future?
Mana Thirst! Ooh, interesting predicament. Can't discount that too much, can we? It's only by 1, which means we don't get the breach buffs, but they do have the divine shields.
If my calculations are correct,
We probably just want to get rid of that. Get the discount anyway.
Annihilation commences.
Copy him.
Annihilation commences.
That puts it in range of a hero power.
That's the way.
Trade and then face.
sunsets.
That works. That definitely works.
Victory is yours this time.
GG. Okay. That's fine. I was just having a quick look to see if I've done a video on this Tavern Brawl before. The answer is no. What is my daily at the moment? I haven't seen it been ticking. Oh, we'll get the Paladin then. Okay, so that was Protoss Mage, not too bad. We'll try this Paladin deck out. Again, we're going to copy the code and then we're going to paste it in chat. Click, 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 boom. So that's deck number 3. Let's go. So we'll do this deck. We'll open up to the floor for suggestions. We'll also go through the available cards. So we'll pick a class, flip through, see if anything jumps out with synergies.
Knowledge is power. I stand for Friends of the Light.
Looking at certain mechanics that will be available to people depending on if they want to go a particular class. Yes. Okay, discount the Librams. That's huge. Draw the wisdom. We'll play those side by side. Discount this big boy.
By petal and sword.
May the light grant you peace.
I guess all the Librams are pretty cheap. Especially when we've got the classics and the new ones. Okay, so we're not in a position to kill that, which is annoying. I would have liked the spell burst.
The answer is here.
Yeah, there's 3 Librams in there. That's one I don't want to draw, so I don't think we play that way.
The dead rest.
We'll do this. I'll drop this guy. Just better stats. If we get this back so we can play that and spell burst in the same action. That's 2 more Librams in our hand. We might even get the other buff. That's just frustrating.
Grant you peace.
These texts! I cannot read them.
Oh, yeah.
This!
Follow the flutterwings. I strike.
Let the dead rest.
I strike.
You read them.
Yeah, okay. I'll probably drop that big guy next turn.
While they're with me.
Gives us the draw.
I cannot read them.
You read them.
I doubt they got a good enough board clear here. Okay.
I can take them. Wait, not all of them.
That's actually impressive. Don't think it's enough, but we've got to find out. Wow, okay. That's off to them.
I'm going to throw the book at you.
I cannot wait to read these.
I strike.
Guess we just hope they don't go face. Bracing their odds. Yeah, I think we're dead here. Double hero power. That's 6. They can imbue. That board clear was impressive. I can see why they're playing the Mage. I guess we try to work out that deck. Go again. We've got another deck to play after this now.
Uther versus Rexa.
That would be insane against something.
Let the hunt begin. Your judgment begins. I can't do that. Prepare.
Hunter? I wonder what Hunter's running. Interesting. Well, not the cards I was hoping for, but it's between this and that, the attendant and the anointment.
May the light grant you peace. May the light grant you peace.
Yeah, we can kill that. Gonna take away our resources, but we can't let it live. They made a boo-boo.
I cannot wait to read this.
Let the dead rest.
Drop the weapon next.
There, all better.
Many secrets there.
Repent.
I reckon it's missed, right? Freezing trap. We bounce this back into our hand if it is. Just get another giant. Imbue.
I cannot wait to read this.
Hey, not freezing trap.
Read this.
Sliver forth, my brethren.
The plane of water shall fall to us. Repent.
Probably could have played that a bit nicer. Oh, good though. God, 50 minutes already. Oh.
Quickly. Dinosaur's command.
Should have probably played that differently, but probably on the taunt or something. At least I could have attacked base without it. No, it would have been like 7 damage extra. Well, we've got 33 on the board at the moment. Now we've got 2 cards in the hand to counter me. I think this will be a concede. Need to start thinking about this mage deck, don't I?
You have passed judgment.
GG. And again. Okay, I found a couple of potential mage decks we could try.
Let the hunt begin.
The light heals
Swap
all
a couple
wounds.
cards. Like that opener.
I cannot wait to read these.
We're just going to draw into some of our better cards now.
This.
Runes guide me.
I don't feel confident about this opponent. Very odd play. My guess is they don't have many cards and this is the best they can come up with, maybe?
To my side.
I cannot wait to read these.
May the light grant you peace.
Runes guide me.
I need to trigger a death rattle.
Follow the flutterwings!
Quickly.
Read this!
May the light grant you peace.
How much of a discount for at the moment? It's just our best outcome.
Prophet, guide me.
It gives us the ability to keep going first. Base, good brain.
There, all better.
That's another death rattle trigger. Let's draw another one. Let's draw some more.
Texts! I cannot read them.
Let the dead rest. The plane of water shall fall to us.
I think this might be a GG, guys. Not 100% sure though. Not 100% sure. Sorry if I've been a bit quiet. I'm trying to find another Tavern Brawl deck for after this. About 4 hours ago.
Follow the flutterwings!
Okay, no decks there. Let's go somewhere else. Oh, annoying.
it go.
Yes, we make it killable.
Astounding. Well fought. I concede.
Oh, I would. Okay, so that's 3 of those. We can try and build a mage deck. I've got a couple of potential starting points, but no solid deck. Ooh, another card. Okay. Delete. We're gonna go mage. So a deck to start with would be just one out of the wild meta. Wait for my computer to load. Copy deck. Place this in. Not all the cards are going to copy across, but it's a good starting point. Okay. Let's also just go check the Emerald Dream, make sure there's no more imbues so we can chuck in. That one seems rough. Okay, so not a problem. What could we'll go? Maybe just give ourselves a discounted hero power. I'm going to chuck one of those in for greed. Maybe some draw. What Protoss do we have? Would it have been worth putting... Oh, what was the deck we had earlier? It was the Protoss Mage... We could combine the two, maybe. Computer's deciding to run slow on web page loading. That's annoying. what I'm thinking. We grab the deck we just put in. But then for the missing cards, we just try to fit as much of the Protoss package in as we can. It looks like there's on. So we get rid of that. It's probably not the best, but I just want to. Really? It runs one. Go back to the deck we're grabbing off. Runs one secret. Okay, we'll go with that. Go with that. Secret, yeah, I don't know there. I don't agree. Unless someone's got a deck list they want to share, we'll just go with this.
Kit versus Scarlet.
Let the blight begin. This is going to be amazing.
I don't know how well the objection's going to work. Got Death Knight too. I don't know what they're running.
The citadel stands strong.
By petal and sword.
Yeah, the Protoss package doesn't really mess with the hero power because when they don't have the hero. Because it's a legendary. Sure. Why not? What am I missing with that deck?
Hold on, I've got this.
Anyway.
Oh, my turn's almost over.
Yeah, I don't think we built this off a good base deck. cards just don't really synergize with what we got, but yeah, I just wanted to have one crack at it. Trying to finish out the game with something a bit different. Fair enough. And I made a boo-boo there.
Thorn in your side.
Okay.
Are big enough.
Would have been nice to be able to do that, but
Annihilation commencing. Synchronizing. For Artanis. Choose.
a little bit of heal, I guess.
Nothing gets past.
We can kill it, at least.
Whoa there, Wispies.
We need them to go wide and they're not.
Annihilation commencing. Synchronizing.
No, go right. Can't this thing dance any faster?
For Artanis.
Let's see what they do here.
Can't this thing dance any faster?
This is draw a secret, but there's no secrets in this deck. I'm guessing the deck we based it off had a whole heap of secrets that just kind of didn't really work. With our epics.
Follow the fluttering.
So yeah, that just happened. Maybe we can get them to go wide here. But they're buffed a lot. It's gonna be rough.
By petal and thorn.
Oh, we at 6. It would have been nice if at least one of them kind of hit where it could have been useful. Oh, we had lethal. Potentially. I've been monitoring this card. 16 damage, 12 health.
You'll give the best hugs.
Come on, keep going, water. Don't go wide, we're just gonna have to kill him.
Nothing
Talk,
gets
little Death Knight.
Guess we just kill him here. Okay. I like the idea of the imbue mage, but it's going to take a bit of refining to kind of come up with something good. I don't think it's really worth the effort at the moment on stream. So, I think that's going to bring us towards the back end of the stream. Kind of wrap everything up and talk about the outcome. Let's just go through the motions first. Let's grab anything we've earned. Just open these packs, see if I got any good cards. We'll quickly run through the other classes and just kind of have a bit of a flip through, see if anything catches our eye for different mechanics. Ooh, what'd I get? Okay. Don't know if that's a legendary I really wanted or not, but it's another one off the list. Nice. Okay. Oh, nah, that's not where I wanted to click. Tavern Brawl. Tavern Brawl. Okay, so. Delete. Let's go through the classes. Death Knight. I don't think enough of the leeches made it through. Plagues don't work. You probably go some kind of death rattle. I'm not seeing anything. Did enough of the Zerg package make it through? Probably not, because you don't have Viper. You need Viper to kind of really... Oh no, Viper made it through. I thought Viper was epic. I guess Death Rattle synergies would be probably your best bet. And a bit of board control. Build up some big stuff. Yeah, there's a couple of things you could do there, but nothing super powerful. Okay, next class. Demon Hunter. Not a lot's coming to me on that. Draw cards. Plenty of cards. A lot of the Demon Hunter stuff really relies on a couple of legendaries. Sigils, again, plenty of draw, not much else. Okay, we're probably not up there. And Druid likes its big powerful minions are normally epics. If you have to choose one effects. Did enough of the Jade make it in? Maybe? Let's give you a ramp. Bit of draw capacity, but what do you pair it with? Ramp's not enough. You need to control the board. There are a few tools in there, but what's in the neutrals? We haven't gone through the neutrals yet either. I don't think there's anything stand out because you don't have any of the legendaries across the wild sets. So you got some weapon removal. Might not be bad to chuck in some weapon removal. What are the starships made through? Okay. Not much I see in Druid. Like any of the classes will probably do okay. You just got to get in there, play a few games, and there'll be someone in a similar boat to yourself that you'll go up against. Hunter, a lot of people seem to be running more standard style Zerg and Imbue. Mage tends to go down either Protoss or Imbue at the moment, from what I've seen. Paladin with the Librams is quite powerful. Priest. Yeah, I don't think there's much in Priest. Love to be proven wrong. Rogue, we saw Weapon Rogue do quite well. There's also a lot of steel and copies that you could potentially try to do something with that. Not enough synergy with Jade about the legendaries. Got some cool tools, but I can't see much of a win. But again, any of the castles will do okay. It's just trying to find the good ones that synergize. A few people try and Shaman, I'm not sure what they were going for. What if your spaceship tools would have made it through, plus the asteroids? You'd probably be missing too many of the better cards. I'm pretty sure this main draw mechanic isn't epic. I don't think that would work. Warrior is probably going to be very similar, that it's going to rely on a lot of legendaries if you wanted to play it. Warlock, again, probably the same. I'll be curious to see how this evolves though. If anything good comes up, I'll chuck it in the pinned comment under the bottom of the stream. Yeah, we had a bit of fun. There's 3 decks that were kind of hand given to us through Hearthstone. We're probably all pretty good. I've had a bit of a look around and haven't found anything that really jumps out at me. We will probably mess more with this as time goes on, but at this point, I'm just glad to be back streaming here on YouTube. been way too long. I will be getting this all back up and running this month. I have no real set time scale, but we'll get edited videos coming out sometime soon as well. Probably not this Tavern Brawl, but I'll see how I go. I've got a few things I've got to do this afternoon / evening, so the main thing was just to get back the channel active again, and we're definitely live. So thank you for all those who stop by, past, present and future. It's always greatly appreciated. If you are interested in anything I'm doing, I have a link tree. It should be in the description. I tend to put it in the bottom of all my content I make. It will take you to everywhere you can find me and what I'm doing there. So my main content currently is on Twitch, with the YouTube channel coming back online. Interested in meeting my community, there's a Discord link and everything else there, so it'll be in the description. We're going to leave it there, and again, thank you for those who stopped by, past, present and future. And until next time, good luck and have fun. Oh, that's not the button I want. That's the one I want. I'll chuck that in chat. And once the video's fully rendered in from the live stream, I will put some time markers in.